r/AskReddit, why did you and your last partner break up? I hate that this is so relatable. Ugh. My first marriage. He even had mom tattooed on his arm inside a pretty red heart. Didn't know that was a red flag until it was too late. Relatable. My dad got cancer and I became less fun. He's okay now and she can eat a bag of dicks. Ugh. Terrible. I'm glad your dad is okay. He had that wandering penis disease. Oh man, sorry to hear that. That disease is terminal for relationships. The only cure is saving yourself, so I'm glad you've made a full recovery. I thought that this was a real disease at first. I had to think a little more. Worse than having a detachable one, I believe. Is this the counterpart to black hole vagina syndrome? We both sucked at communicating with each other. Resentment grew until one of us decided we were done and didn't want to fix it. I've since learned that you have to talk about things that are bothering you, even if it's hard. We never fight is not a flex if you're bottling up resentment instead. Realized self-respect was worth more than empty promises. This is what mine did. Every fight she told me it wouldn't happen again and was very sorry. 2 weeks later it happened again. I wasn't the best partner and let my insecurities take over and it made me a terrible person and he got sick of it and eventually left. Not my proudest moment at all and am still trying to better myself so I never put anyone else through that again. Uneasy face. Your self-awareness speaks volumes. Keep going, fake it until you make it. You have nothing to feel insecure about. Deleted. That's rough, sorry you had to go through that. Could not overcome the geography. Went on a date with a girl once. She was nice and we could have probably hit it off. But she was a 2-hour drive away. My last partner straight up ghosted me. Went from being a couple to no contact within less than a day. We didn't even have a breakup conversation either. So, I really don't know and never have known why he did that to me. Same. TBH, it was pretty brutal. Currently probably in the middle of a breakup because of this. Talk to each other about everything. Single most important thing. Well, you learn from your mistakes, I guess. Turns out the open marriage he wanted did not result in him getting any action, lol. Hahaha, I know a guy who wanted his wife to go into a threesome with a girl and she decided she wanted the girl more. Classic. Men push for that while overestimating their market value. She treated me like shit. I finally had enough of it and broke up with her. I feel like my ex actively was trying to destroy my whole life around me so she could be the only thing in it left. I'm an asshole who only thinks of himself. If you're on dating apps, make sure this is your bio, lol. Oh, hey. Same. Uneasy face, but I stopped drinking and that's helped a little. You're an honest asshole. Always look at the positive. She had mental health issues and needed 30 days of isolation without telling me just because. All at once, she stopped responding to texts, calls or emails. I thought something happened to her. Tore me up. All of a sudden I get a call from her. I'm seething by this point. Broke it off right there. She chose to keep doing drugs and I chose rehab. Facts. Why not tell me you are going missing in action? He cheated on me, got the girl pregnant and married her the same year. I was a wreck. This happened 9 years ago, so it's all good now. I am now a mother, with a loving partner. Good karma is real. I don't think she was ever really into me. Just wanted a fling that got serious. As time went on we realized we both want different things in life. Since meeting my now partner of 9 years I can see that my ex and I really weren't that compatible and had a flawed relationship that lacked respect and collaboration. It hurt at the time but I am so glad I experienced it and moved on. He treated me like I was an option. Then when I left him he stalked me like I was the only option. She told me I was a little bitch for crying about my mother's death from brain cancer. Holy fuck, good riddance. Sometimes the trash takes itself out. I finally caught him in a lie that he couldn't lie his way out of. Only person I have ever dated that disgusts me when I think about him. Follow your gut, everyone. If a story doesn't seem like it adds up, it doesn't. She was becoming a cop and I was a drug dealer at the time. She was a cop. He was a dealer. Can I make it any more obvious? I've never been the one to break up with someone. My last partner broke up with me 2 weeks before our wedding because the guy that always got away, was single and in town. They dated for a year, he stole her money, knocked her up, disappeared. She called me back after all that and asked if we could get back together. I laughed, and hung up. Hey, I'm proud of you. Because we didn't enjoy being together anymore. He was just the worst. It became increasingly clear he would never take responsibility for any issues, he was just as judgmental as his mom, who he hates lol, and the constant tiny criticisms that were meant to help me killed my soul. He is deeply insecure and it came out in the worst ways possible. Good riddance. On the plus side, I really learned how to stand up for myself. Deleted. At least you're in a wear hole. I was the receiving person on this kind of treatment. There was nothing more I could have done for my ex and he still was always miserable. It was awful. I felt he subconsciously wouldn't allow himself to be happy and ruined what could/should have been a good thing. After I forgave her for cheating on me, like an idiot, about a year later she abruptly left me for someone else, which lasted about 3 weeks. We were together for 12 years and have a 5-year-old together. Because we were in an open relationship but apparently only he knew that. We are both broken people who can't move on from the past. Me * emotionally closed off due to a lack of maturity and understanding that it's okay to be vulnerable with you so. Her * was dealing with an opioid addiction at the time and was very impulsive to the point things became chaotic for no reason. However, she wore her heart on her sleeve, which was both good and bad. This is me and my ex too. I decided to stop drinking, and he couldn't figure out how that would work with his social life. Because he was 1000% an alcoholic, and I was becoming one as well. He was an emotionally turned physically abusive drunk piece of shit that took zero responsibility for himself and dragged me down with him. Have an amazing spouse now and am doing 1000% better in life than I ever would have with him. She just left. I never got a reason. Some constructive criticism would have been nice so I know how to improve for the next person. Damn, that's cold. She asked for an open relationship and when I said no, she cheated. It was long distance anyway. You live and you learn lol. After nearly 5 good years, my gut feeling that something was wrong got stronger and stronger. I broke up with him BC my anxiety about it became unhealthy. He started dating his girl best friend 2 weeks after we ended, and while he was begging for me back. Found out later, he was cheating on me with his ex for an extended amount of time. Trust your gut. Because his mom was the third wheel in our relationship. He brought everything to his mom before he had an opinion. Hate that. One of the issues with my last relationship, she even called her after sex. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again, Reddit glitch out.